If you're an employee or an employer and you want to make more money, then you should listen to this. So let's talk about bonuses, because as an employee or an employer, that's one of the best way to make more money. So let's start with employees. So if you're an employee, one of the lowest way to make and earn money is to trade your time for money. And the only way you can get out of this, if you're an employee, if you get paid on commission, or if you have a fixed base pay, like an hourly wage, and your company offers bonuses. So what I recommend if you're an employee is work for a company that offers a fixed base rate and a bonus system. Now, if you're an employer, you should offer a bonus system, because if you offer a bonus system and you set it up correctly, you can actually pay your employees more and it won't cost you more. And I'll explain this in a second. So basically, it's going to be a win-win situation. So let's talk about how to set up a good bonus system. If you have a bonus system, what you should do is set it up in a way that you only pay bonuses if your employees perform better than average, and if the bonus system is tied to increased profitability, so increased profits, and a growing company, but growing profits, not just sales, because you can actually grow with sales and not make more money because your overhead is increasing as well. So your profit should be growing. Now, before we also talk about more with bonuses, the other thing that's important to know is with bonuses, that whatever you focus on, whatever you measure, and whatever you reward in general, it always grows. So it's very much the same with fitness. If you keep focusing on your biceps and you keep, exercising, doing more exercises for your biceps, and you keep measuring it, and you reward yourself for every time you do biceps exercises, your biceps are going to grow. And it's very much true with a business too. So if you want to grow your business with new customers, if you measure the number of new customers every single month, and you reward your employees for getting new customers, and you actually set up some kind of system that they make more money for getting new customers, guess what? Your new customers are going to grow. So now let's get back to how to set up a good bonus system. So what I would do is actually what Chrysler did, and what got them out of bankruptcy, is figure out what's your break-even point for your business. And break-even point is when you paid all of your expenses and you paid yourself a reasonable salary that you would pay somebody else to do the job that you're doing. And then anything you collect over the break-even point, you're going to divide it out to your team by multiplied by 10%. So basically, you throw 10% of the money that you collected over the break-even point, and you divide it out for your employees based on how many hours they worked. So this way, you're going to have a bonus system that you only pay if your revenues are increasing, and you're only paying it out of profits, like increasing profits. You're not going to end up in a situation where you're actually paying money that you haven't collected, which is basically paying, bonuses on productions or sales or things like that. Because like Chevy one time gave away a lot of coupons and rewards for selling more cars, and actually they lost millions of dollars because their profits weren't growing, only their sales were growing. So again, I would set up your basic bonus system with something along the line of figuring out your break-even point and pay somewhere between 5 to 7 to 10% over the break-even point to your team, basically, or employees, or depending how big is your company. Now, I would probably run the break-even point over a 3 to 6 months running average, so that way you don't have the ups and downs of, like, some months you may have higher expenses. So you should have like an average break-even point either for 6 months or maybe even a year. So it's very important to run like a 6 to 12 months running average to figure out what's a fair break-even point. And like I said, I would include a fair salary that you would pay for somebody to come in and do your job, because you don't want to get in a situation that you're paying bonuses before you even get paid. So whenever you pay bonuses, everything should be paid, including you. And under you, I mean the business owner. So you should have gotten paid before you start paying bonuses. Okay, so that's the one mistake I see. Sometimes I see businesses pay out bonuses before the owner gets paid, or they're paying bonuses out of revenues or production, and that's not really money yet because you haven't collected it. So it's got to come from money that you collected, and it's got to come for profits and growing profits. And this is the primary reason why I see a lot of small businesses, for example, dental offices that I help and coach, as well as our office, that actually you can have low employee expenses as a percent and still pay out large bonuses, because again, you're paying the bonuses out of the extra profits they're generating. Matter of fact, I see the highest employee cost way out of line in businesses and dental offices that don't have a bonus system, because now they're giving out these huge salaries and hourly wages and the revenues are not growing, and they keep giving out these raises, and the employee costs just keep growing. And in dentistry, it should be your total employee compensation should be somewhere around 25%. And I often see businesses that have no bonus system up to 30, 33, 34% even, just for your total employee expenses. Now, that was just team bonus. So that was the one type of bonus that you only pay from growing profits. Now, there are other bonuses too that you can set up based on the premise that whatever you measure, whatever you focus on, and whatever you reward will grow. So let's talk about that too. Now, the other bonuses that you may decide to offer is to offer and promote certain aspect of your business, and you're only going to be offering these bonuses if your team or your business does above average performance. So let's look at some examples for this. So one example for this would be new clients and new patients. If you're talking about a medical or dental office, so you could figure out like how many new patients you get on average a month. Let's just use an example of 20, and you could tell your team that if you get more than 20 new patients a month, I'm going to give you towards the bonus pool $10 for each new patients you get per month. And then you're gonna figure it out each month. Let's say you get 30 new patients one month, or new customers, and you're gonna divide the 20, so that's 10, and then you're gonna divide that number by the bonus you give for each new clients. And this way, you're only going to pay this bonus if your team basically refers and your business gets more new patients than you would what you're already doing. So this would also promote your business from growing, and you're only going to be paying these bonuses if your business is actually growing with new clients. And the idea here is that you're going to grow with what you measure and what you reward. And the other type of bonus system that I often see is, and I do for example, general dentists and pedodontists who offer orthodontic services, because it's one of the best way to grow your business. So whenever I have general dentists, for example, we'll set up a system where maybe they get 10 orthodontic patients a month on average. And what we do is we do a bonus system that after 10 new orthodontic patients a month, the team gets for example, $50 for each orthodontic patient that starts that month, and you just divide it out per hours by the way the employees worked, and you put that money towards a bonus pool, and it gets divided for each employee by what percent of the hours they worked in that bonus period. So there are many different bonus systems you can set up, but like I said, the key and the most fundamental thing with bonus systems is you only want to pay them out of growing profits, and you only want to pay it once you paid all your bills and you paid yourself as well. So you want to avoid the problem that you're paying bonuses before you even gotten paid, or you're paying bonuses out of money that you don't even have, which would be like a production bonus. And also you want to pay bonuses based on whatever you want to grow and whatever you want to increase in your business. If you don't want to increase your new patients and new clients, then of course don't give a bonus for that, because your team's going to be motivated to grow that. So whatever you focus on, it will grow. So focus on things that you want it to grow. And this is why it's very important to also keep a positive mindset, because if you keep focusing on negative things, then that's going to grow. So you need to focus on positive. You need to focus on positive clients, positive teammates, and really avoid and block and get rid of anything that's negative, because that's what's going to grow. And you see this all the time. Some people, just nothing ever bad happens to them, because if something happens, they just move on and it's not a big deal. Other people, it's like they have a rain cloud following them no matter where they go, because they keep focusing on the negative. And so this is why I always say that you gotta really, really harvest positive energy, because the negative energy is going to drag you down, and it's going to attract more of that. So this is my quick take on bonus systems. If you have any questions, welcome to schedule a coaching call. I do this all the time for doctors and small businesses, and I think a good bonus system is a win-win-win, because your customers and your clients and your patients are going to get more of great care. Your employees are going to make more money, and it's not going to cost you more money as a percent, and because your business will grow, and you also as a business owner you're going to do well as well, and make more money and work less in most cases than you would otherwise. And it's great for employees too, because with a bonus system, they don't have to work more hours to make more money. That's the only way employees can make more money without working more hours if the company offers a bonus system. So let me know what you think in the comments, and good luck to you. And if you need help, my link is in my bio. Feel free to schedule a coaching call. Bye.